Can you imagine this? A judge, somebody whose job is to uphold the law. Well, he's now being accused of helping an immigrant escape federal agent. Sounds like a movie, but it actually happened. Former Wisconsin judge Hannah Dugan. Well, that person has now avoided prison. Instead, the court fined her $5,000. So, what exactly happened? Let's go back. Well, in April last year, a Mexican national named Eduardo Flores-Ruiz, he arrived at the court for the hearing. But outside the courtroom, federal officers from FBI, ICE, and DEA, they were waiting. They wanted to arrest him. In fact, according to the investigators, the judge, Hannah, she became unhappy after learning about the arrest. Instead of allowing the arrest inside the courtroom, she allegedly directed the man and his lawyer through a private exit, normally used by the jury. Her intention, according to prosecutors, it was to help him avoid immigration officers. But the escape, it did not last long. Federal agents caught him outside. He was eventually deported. The whole case quickly became a national news. Here, supporters of Mr. Trump called it proof that some public officers were interfering with immigration enforcement. Others defended the judge, saying that she was simply trying to protect orders inside her courtroom. Months later, a jury found her guilty of obstructing a criminal proceeding. However, she was cleared of another charge that accused her of hiding a person from the arrest. Now, this particular week, the court decided that she should not go to the prison. Instead, she received a fine. Before sentencing, she said that she had spent years serving her community. She insisted that she never acted with bad intention. Let me quote what she said. "I am not a hero. I am not a criminal. I was simply doing my job." Now here, the judge hearing the case argued that prison was unnecessary, pointing to her years of public service. But the political debate, it is only getting louder. On one side, it is proof that immigration law must be enforced more strictly here. For the other, it raises question about how immigration officers operate inside local court. Once again, America finds itself divided, not only over immigration here, but also over the justice system itself. And as the 2026 political season heats up, cases like this are likely to become more talking point. Well, one of America's oldest constitutional debates is back. And once again, Mr. Trump is at the center of it. The whole issue is something called birthright citizenship. Now, many of you watching this may already know what it is, but if you don't, let me explain here in a very simple, possible way. Imagine a child is born inside the United States under the American Constitution. Now, that particular child automatically becomes an American citizen. It does not matter where the parents come from. It does not matter whether they are permanent residents, whether they are temporary visa holders, or even undocumented immigrants. For more than 150 years, that has been the rule in America. But Mr. Trump is saying that this rule is being misused. According to Mr. Trump, some people are traveling to America just to have their babies there. He claims businesses are advertising these services, even putting up signs near the western border, telling people that they can pay thousands of dollars, give birth in America, and secure American citizenship for their child. Mr. Trump says that this is not immigration, this is business. And according to him, American citizenship is being treated like something that could be bought. And that is why he posted a strong message saying American citizenship is not for sale. But here's where things are becoming interesting. America's Supreme Court recently rejected the legal argument made by Mr. Trump's administration. Well, the court says that the Constitution, it protects birthright citizenship. It ruled that children who are born in the United States continue to receive citizenship under the 14th Amendment. Now, for Mr. Trump, this was a huge setback, but instead of accepting the ruling, he says he will immediately ask the Supreme Court to hear the case again. Now, this whole debate is much bigger than politics. It affects immigration, border security, future elections, and millions of families living in America. Many immigrants support birthright citizenship. Others believe that the law needs to be changed. America itself remains divided, and this whole legal battle, it's far from over. If the Supreme Court agrees to hear the matter again, then the entire immigration debate, it could return to the national spotlight. Now, for the immigrants living in the United States, this particular case is worth watching very closely because any major immigration debate often leads to wider discussion on visas, citizenship, and future immigration reforms. One court ruling, one political promise, and one constitutional battle that can shape America's future. But yes, while Mr. Trump, he is fighting inside the courtroom, another courtroom in America has delivered a discussion that has shocked the entire country.